Warning: Ethereum is 10 times surpassing Bitcoin. 1000%. Is Ethereum ever going to be as vulnerable as Bitcoin, or will it ever be? Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, has traditionally ruled the world of digital assets. But because of Ether's meteoric rise, advocates of the number 2 cryptocurrency by market cap are resurrecting predictions that it could one day usurp the crown. Curious to know more? Well, stay connected for that. Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Having said that, let's get into the video. It's also known as the flippening in crypto, and it's still a long way off if it ever happens. Even with a 50% increase in the last month, Ether's market value of about $210 billion remain less than half that of Bitcoin. Nonetheless, believers are motivated with renewed hope as a milestone approaches, which they claim will boost the likelihood of it happening, perhaps sooner rather than later. I keep hearing people ask, why flippening? Stated quantum economics founder and chief executive officer Mate Greenspan in a note, citing the crypto slang used by market participants. While there is no certainty that this will ever happen, based on the numbers, it appears that this event is getting closer by the day. Ethereum supporters have been touting the blockchain as a superior version of Bitcoin, practically since it was invented in 2014 by programmer Vitalik Buterin and debuted a year later. The white paper on Bitcoin was published in 2008 and attributed to Satoshi Nakamoto, the name used by the supposed pseudonymous individual or group who created it. Ether has risen in value in recent weeks as anticipation increases for a long-awaited software patch that will enable a transition from the current system of using miners to a more energy-efficient one based on staked currencies. After being pushed back for several years, the transition to this so-called proof-of-stake mechanism is slated to take place in September. Ethereum developers recently announced that they are continuing to test the new system and that they would organize a series of meetings for prospective stakeholders and other community members in the coming weeks. QCP, a cryptocurrency trading firm, stated that its desk has traded an amazing volume of Ether call options in recent days, with hedge funds being significant buyers. We expect this demand to continue as we approach the merger in September, they said in a Telegram market update. Since mid-June, Ether has increased by nearly 50%, and Ethereum-related assets have also increased. Uniswap, a decentralized crypto exchange popular on Ethereum, has increased by roughly 70% in the last month, according to Bloomberg data. Meanwhile, according to CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin's dominance has decreased to roughly 40% of the market, down from 70% in January of last year. "We like Ether and we think it's a big distinction," said 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐿, CEO of BitBull Capital, a cryptocurrency hedge fund manager. Bitcoin has been the 800-pound gorilla, but Ether is the other 800-pound gorilla. Everything else follows. His firm owns Ether and has been buying since the coin's rise from $1,000 to $1,500. Last week, 𝐷Pascal was promoted. According to Bodhi Pinkner, an analyst at crypto asset manager 𝐴RKA, flipping is quite possible. "We have a positive perspective of Ethereum," he stated, adding that it will become a deflationary asset following the merge. So that changing dynamic bodes potentially well for Ethereum's pricing relative to Bitcoin, particularly in a tighter climate. This is not a new trend. Just to be clear, crypto enthusiasts have long sought indicators that Bitcoin's dominance is waning as other initiatives and tokens arise. And despite the fact that work on the merge has been going on for years, it has been repeatedly postponed. It was most recently scheduled for June, but it has been pushed back yet again. The merge is a tremendously dangerous event, and any number of things can go wrong. Greenspan of Quantum states, as is always the case in the markets, bigger risks can lead to higher returns, and it's not called a risk since it's soft and safe. Wave Financial's head of decentralized finance, Henry Elder, concurs. "From an ETH price standpoint, the merge is overhyped," he remarked. "It's a monumental technological shift for Ethereum, yet 99.99% of consumers will see no difference until months or years later. Meanwhile, the effects of reduced and reallocated issuance will take time to affect ETH pricing." He cites Bitcoin's halving mechanism, which is a pre-programmed upgrade that cuts Bitcoin mining payouts in half every 4 years or so. According to him, the market reaction to such an incident can take months. "I wouldn't be surprised to see prices rise in the merge, but I don't believe it will be a long-term driver until the second half of 2023, Elder said. Here is the end of this video. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below.